Ted Brooks with the Sports Profits, and welcome back to another free game breakdown Thursday, October 29th. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, do all that shit so we can keep this coming to you. The Falcons travel to Charlotte to play the Carolina Panthers tonight. Second time they're playing each other in 3 weeks. Their first matchup in Carolina won by 23-16. And even though Atlanta did have a chance to come back and score in the end, Carolina was up that entire game. It was a low-scoring game for the Falcons, considering that their defense gives up the most passing yards per game, and Matt Ryan actually puts up the most passing yards per game. So it's a bomb down the field situation the whole time. The Falcons' defense have been killing them lately. They were actually have 5 losses where they blew the leads late in the game because of the defense. Last week against Detroit, let them down when Gurley scored with 1 minute to go instead of falling down and running the clock out to edge out victory. The Panthers lost to the Bears in a tough one 2 weeks ago, and they got beat comfortably last week by the Ravens. Even though the score looked a little close in that game, you guys know, because we pushed on that total, you guys know that first half was just out of control, and then the second half was just kind of cruise mode for the Ravens. They gave a little bit back, but they were ahead the whole time, and it didn't seem very worried to me at all. They're going to try to avoid losing a third game in a row here. We will see what happens. McCaffrey is questionable, but unlikely to play. It leaves Mike Davis as the lead back. He's played excellent in his role. Bridgewater at QB has been able to limit his mistakes. He looks okay. I'm not too upset with how he's been playing. They continue to have a surprisingly good defensive backfield, but in rushing yards allowed and defensive sacks up there, they are bottom 2 in the league. Not that the Falcons are much better on the line, but in the last 2 weeks against the Lions and the Vikings, they only allowed their running backs 2.5 yards per carry. Gurley and the Falcons line have had trouble rushing as well, so it's not like they're some staunch running team either. The Falcons have the worst yards per carry average in the league for rushing. Okay, it's a pretty even matchup. The Falcons continue to play well against the rush. It's the main strength of the offensive attack for the Panthers, as you guys know. We think Bridgewater may struggle to make some accurate passes here. Even though the cornerbacks are weak, the Falcons will be able to move the ball consistently. Matty Ice, he's going to find those receivers. He's going to find the holes in the defense. It's going to be a close game, but we're going to bring you some trends here, and then we're going to give you our prediction. So, for my trend junkies, the Falcons are 1-4 in their last 5 games against the spread. They're 1-6 straight up in their last 7. They're 5-1 against the spread, however, in their last 6 games against Carolina, and 5-1 straight up in their last 6 games against Carolina. They're 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games on the road. Carolina's 3-12 straight up in their last 15. They're 1-6 straight up in their last 7 at home. They're 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 games this season. They're 2-11 straight up in their last 13 games against an opponent in the NFC. 2-11 in the last 13 against NFC opponents. Guys, we're going with the Falcons +3 here. We think that Matt Ryan is going to keep this game close and possibly even win it for them. Until next time, Ted Brooks with the Sports Profits. And remember, if you want us to keep this content coming, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you hit the notification bell. On Instagram, make sure you follow the stories and all that other good stuff. Until next time, Ted Brooks. And by the way, right after this video, I have coming to you an early Steam matchup for Sunday's NFL game. We're giving out a Sunday NFL game right now on a Thursday for the first time ever. I'll see you tomorrow.